What is up, awesome people? And welcome to an exclusive short play on the Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo version. It's finally here! We get to have our first glimpse into Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is coming out next month on the 18th of November. It's immense hype, that's for sure. So, as I said, this is our first glimpse into what Pokemon Sun and Moon will be like. So, I've kind of just gone through into the eShop to bring up the Sun and Moon special. So, all you have to do to download the demo is search in the eShop Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it should bring up the demo. It's absolutely free, you don't need to pay anything for it. So, just head to the eShop and just download it. It's something like 3,058 blocks to download, which I've got no idea how much that equates to. So make sure you've got a bit of storage on your 3DS to download. As you can see there, it's showing you how much you need to download it. So that's all you need to do, just go through, download it, and sit back, wait for it to download, and we'll just jump straight into the demo. So I'm going to do a bit of a jump cut here while it's downloading, and then I'll see you guys when it's been downloaded. Alright, so Pokemon Sun and Moon demo has just finished downloading for me, so that took about just a little bit over 10 minutes to download. But once it's all done, you can head to your home menu, and we'll have a little present on the home menu, which is, of course, the demo. So let's open it up, and cowabunga, dudes! We've finally got it! So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it, and let's see what Pokemon Sun and Moon has in store for us. Hopefully it's something amazing, because believe me, the hype has been absolutely real, so this is going to be really cool. Alright, so the game is preparing to load, and we get all the options to decide what language we want to play in. So we've got English, we've got Espanol, Francis, Duchess, Italiano, and I have no idea what these other ones are. I think there's like Japanese, and there'd be like Chinese traditional, Korean as well. But of course, we're going to play in my mother tongue, which is of course English. I can barely speak English, so I have no idea how I go in other languages at all. So that would be pretty funny to see sometime. Anyways, here we go. We're on the Alola region. So we've got like all the islands and all that around us. So I'm assuming just for the demo, we'll be playing just on this one island. So let's do this. Obviously, this is going to be like our little home area. And I'm just adjusting the sound on my headphones so I can hear the music. So we've got a bit of like the island, I guess casual island music going on at the moment too, which is kind of cool. Alright, so what? We're getting an invitation or something? So dear son, if you're reading this letter, then you must have already arrived in your lower region. Hope you're not too tired from the move. Is that Greninja I left you doing okay? That Pokemon loves the heat, so it should enjoy having some hot Pokemon battles in the heat of Alola. Right, so we must be getting the Greninja straight off the bat. The sender must have forgotten to write their name. It seems it can't be found on the letter or the envelope. Alright, so it looks like they're already hinting towards the Ash Greninja already. We'd better head over to the City Hall to let them know your new address here in Alola. Alright, so we've just moved in and it's already started. We're going on a big, massive adventure. Wow. Right, we're in a whole, as I said, I could barely do English. Hail, I think it was. I completely missed the rest of it. But the first thing I gotta mention is how awesome the models really look. They've definitely gone for a more atomic look for the characters. Before in like X and Y or Oris and all that, they were very stubby looking, whereas Sun and Moon has definitely gone, I guess it said more realistic in human shape and everything, and proportions as well. Anyways, we got our mum here, so Aloha, son, I think Aloha, son? I think it's supposed to be Aloha? I don't know. Did you know that when you greet someone in Aloha region, you say Ola? Okay, didn't know that one. I thought it was Aloha. Hola, we've just moved here to this address. Hola. Let's see. So you moved here from the Kanto region. Alright, so we've got someone from the Kanto region moving to your lower region. I wonder if that's going to move into something quite special. Please wait for a moment while I process this. Sure, thank you very much. And on topic of that as well, this is the first time we've actually mentioned where our protagonist has come from. I mean, think back to third generation and never mentioned where the protagonist from third generation originally moved from. Fourth generation, I think protagonists live there as well. Same with fifth generation. X and Y, I do believe they moved to the Kalos region as well, but never mentioned where they came from. Don't quote me on that one. But as I said, this is the first time we've actually known where a protagonist has come from. Funny enough, from Kanto. Pretty neat how it's this little throwback to first generation. Anyways, continuing on, I guess we should just relax and wait here. Alright, so what can we do? I can't move around or anything. Oh, I can't use the D-pad. I automatically went to the D-pad and I can't use it. Jeepers. Alright, so... Welcome to Ola. Ola, for you it's surely a wonderful place full of surprises. So what else have we got around here? So yeah, since we're not using a D-pad, obviously we've got the full omnial direction, which means we're not locked to like a four-way movement like we were in all the previous games, excluding like X and Y and Oris, where you could use the analog stick to move around in every direction. It's so hot in Ola. I love to get doused with a water type move. It's supposed to be like nice and warm here in Australia as well, but all it's been is like miserable weather. Anyway, so the story progresses. We now have what I am assuming is our rival. We got Hal here. Hey, is your name Sun? I'll go, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Hal, nice to meet you. I'm glad my grandpa asked me to come to the city hall. I got to meet you after all. I love how he just jumps to the conclusion that I'm a good guy. I mean, what if I was some stalker or something? That would have ended in disaster. Anyways, Hal, take care of Sun for me. Apparently my mum already knows Hal for some odd reason. Are you Sun's mum? Nice to meet you. Yes, I am. Hola. A little conversation goes on there. Hey, it's fun if you just want to just wait around here, but hey, how about you go explore the town a bit? Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'll show you all the coolest stuff, son. Alright, and he's just gonna rush off, and I guess we're gonna follow. Have fun. And I'll just sit here doing something that doesn't involve the kitchen. I just realized that. Our mum's protagonist, or the protagonist of our... Fuck, I really buggered that up. The mother of our protagonist is actually outside of the house. That's something unseen of as well. Anyways, we get to explore the rest. We also have Team Skull there as well, which is pretty nifty. So we get a bit of a insight into them, kind of like how in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo we got to see into Team Magma and Team Aqua as well. So yo, I've never seen you in Ola before. Were you flew here, or where were you grew here? I thought my English was bad. Alright. So, yo, Team Skull in the house. You from someplace far away, huh? Got any rare Pokemon, huh? Wow, it's Team Skull. These baddies are always stealing Pokemon from people. We're not bad, we're just hard. We're just a bunch of guys and girls with a great interest in other people's Pokemon. So what, we're getting at this. You wanna give us your Pokemon? Pokemon are our friends, we can't just give them to you. Then I guess we're gonna have to take them. Yo! Son, you got a Pokemon, right? Let's give these guys a Pokemon battle. Alrighty, we just got into the demo and a Pokemon battle is going down with Team Skull in the house. I gotta stop saying that, I swear. I said I was gonna stop doing that in the podcast. But anyways, here we go. We got our first battle up against Team Skull. And I must say already, for a first impression, they're given more of an impression than what Team Flare did. Anyways, you are challenged by Team Skull Grunt. So what are they gonna... Wow, I was not expecting that transition. Alright, so the Team Skull Grunt is gonna send out a Yongus. And we've got ourselves our Greninja. So how is this going to work? And there's our battle interface. So just briefly going over our interface as well while I've got that up. Obviously this is our party screen. We've got all of their moves going through what type they are and everything. Kind of what you expect. Summary. So you can go through, click on everything. Now there's one thing I got to note here, because I did read this up before I jumped into the demo. Water Shuriken has gone from originally being a physical type move, and it's now a special type move. So that's something to be aware of now in Sun and Moon. a lot of special Greninjas will now probably want Water Shuriken for priority, especially if they want to get the quick kill off to get the Battle Bond going, since Battle Bond is kind of like Moxie, it needs to defeat a Pokemon in order to do the transformation. So kind of an early beware there. Alright, so we've got Aero Lace, Double Team, and Night Slash, and our ability is Battle Bond, so we can click on that, and it actually brings up some information about the ability. So if by any chance you come across an ability that you have no idea what it does, or you don't remember what that ability does, you can just click on the information next to the ability and it will bring up some info about it. So Battle Bond, defeating an opposing Pokemon strengthens the Pokemon's bond with its trainer and it becomes Ash Greninja. Water Shuriken gets more powerful. So, I did not know that. So Water Shuriken gets more powerful when it goes into its Ash Greninja form. That's a bit scary. And I actually kind of speculated as well. We've got 96 attack, 60 defense, special attack 101, special defense is 63, and speed 126. And at the same time, obviously, Ash Greninja's stats be a lot more better than the Greninjas as well, so that's going to be quite scary and how strong that's going to be. As well as that, we've got the whole new system going through about the interface with showing what Pokemon's stats are. So this is what it really looks like. So at the moment, everything's kind of neutral, so nothing's going to really show up there. So maybe I can do up like a double team and then show what that's going to look like. Bag, we got anything? Nope. And yeah, I don't mind this interface for the bag. I'm still kind of liking the old one, but just for the sake of showing off the interface, I'm just going to do double team, and then we can have a look at the evasion stats when we go into the stat modifiers. So evasion's going to raise by 1. Yongus is going to go for the Leer, so that's going to lower my defense by 1. Which is kind of good, because it's going with the whole demonstration here as well. So now if I click on the Greninja, as you can see on the bottom screen, I've got a little star, I guess, above my Greninja. I can click on that, so as we can see there, we've got a red triangle, which is what I speculated would actually be. So I go red triangle on evasion, which means I'm up by 1, and a blue triangle on defense pointing down, which means I'm now down a negative stat for defense. So extremely handy. And again, we've got our another shortcut there for Battle Bond. And the other one as well is we got our little eyes there on the moves as well. So just kind of recapping a couple of my podcasts as well. So what we can do is like click on the eyes on them. We can bring up what the move does, its power, accuracy, its category, its type, etc. PP, all that other useful stuff. So at any time you come across a move similar to the abilities that you're unaware of or don't know its what it does or its power, accuracy and all that, you click on the eye. Very easy, and as I said, it's going to be extremely handy for beginners or people who aren't that well versed in Pokemon battles. So I think we've gone through enough of the battle interface, which is really cool. I definitely have to give credit where credit is due in regards to the battle interface. Extremely nice, and as I said, the whole battle thing is looking glorious. I spent all that time on the interface. I never went through what the battle looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. And even that facial expression on that Team Skull grunt is priceless as well. Whoa, it's already over? So we received 800 Pokédollars for winning that battle. So I do apologise for rambling a little bit on with that battle interface, but I thought it'd just be worth pointing out all of the new stuff as well. What? This kid's way too strong, no bones about it. Well, try beating us both next time. We've got a bone to pick with you. We're gonna tell our big sis about you, so don't you forget it. And they're gonna run off. Right. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we've got Pokemon by our side, eh? Son, your Pokemon's called Greninja, right? That's so cool! Follow me, I'll show you where the Pokemon Center is. I want to heal up my Pokemon too. God, the graphics! Like, everything just looks so gorgeous. Everything just has that little bit of oomph in it now. Like, it just doesn't look like a 2D image just plopped onto the field. It's rendered in 3D glory. It's beautiful. Like, you got your shadows, your light and everything. The camera angle coming down, as I said, giving that 3D perspective. I think it still might be 2D images, but the perspective gives it that 3D look, which is really cool. And as I've already gone over, like the whole human proportions is definitely more realistic. Everything is definitely looking more like something you could definitely relate to in real life. So, got us town hall there. So I guess we'll go have a look at the Pokemon Center. I think this might be actually some grass. I'll head to the Pokemon Center. I can't go there. What have we got here? We've got Millie Ferry Terminal. So, by the looks of it, to get between the islands were using terminals as well. So we got Crasola there. Where am I? I can't go that way, I'm blocked off. I could have swore the Pokemon... Here we go. Sun! The Pokemon Center's over here, and I can hear a Pokemon, but I can't go in any grass at the moment. That's annoying. Alright, so let's go look at the Pokemon Center and see if we brought back the old design that we all love. The Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Mart in one design, please. Yes, it's all there. And what is this other part I see? It looks like a cafe. Ah, good old Nurse Joy. If you talk to the woman at the counter, she can restore your Pokemon to perfect health. Oh, that Pokemon Center music is so relaxing. It's got... Oh, hard to describe that one. And that didn't help that lagged. But it's got more of a melody to it now. Like, very relaxing, very calming. I could almost fall asleep to this, actually. Or you could use potions to heal your Pokemon. Oh, that reminds me, son. Here, you can have one of my super potions. So we're going to get some super potions. You open up the medicine pocket and put the super potion away inside. So it actually, I think, don't know if that was a new one, but it actually tells you whereabouts it goes as well, which is pretty cool. Alright, where should we go next? Alright, I just want to have a look around, so... Hello, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We'd like to rest your Pokemon. Pretty much the same. I'll take your Pokemon for a second, then. Oh, that looks so cool! Ah! That UI was so awesome! It actually shows you a physical look of them instead of like the sprites coming up on the screen like X and Y did. Oh, that was so cool! Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. No, it still says we hope to see you again. No! That's a bad thing to say. Anyways, sorry everything's out of stock right now, so the Pokemart is closed. What? Pokemart with no items? That's unheard of. What is this, though? I'm just looking after the place. The owner of the cafe area is on a trip around the world in search of the finest ingredients. I think he should be back in about a month when Pokemon Sun and Moon come out. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's a cafe. Oh, I want to know more about this. What does this do? Oh, they're not going to say. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, I want to know what this does. It's a cafe. Oh, I'm intrigued. I wonder if this is going to do something like added bonuses or something where you can, something similar to like the Poke. I don't think it was like, might have been like Poke Blocks, or I think they were called something else in another generation. I wonder if it's going to work something similar to that. But I am definitely intrigued. Let's see if anyone else gives us hints. If you got a Pokemon, you can really go far. If you got strong Pokemon, who knows how far you can get. What's this person? I thought for a second he was going to be Mr. Bonding. He had that pink shirt on and everything. Anyone can go to the Pokemon Center to get their Pokemon all healed up. Oh, okay. No hints. I guess we're going to have to speculate for a month. Alright, so let's leave the Pokemon Center. And it looks like Professor Kukui? I always forget his name. Hey there, Hal. Who's that with you? Hi, Professor Kukui. Alright, what have we got here? This is Sun. He moved here from the Kanto region all the way across the ocean. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at his build. He's so buff. Nice. Oh, his theme. Oh, that's rockin'. That's cool. That's definitely giving me like the hang-tied surfing feel to it. Anyways, nice to meet you, son. The name's Kukui. I hope we can be friends. Professor Kukui is researching Pokemon moves. So in other words, you're going to be researching the Z moves and how they probably impact Pokemon. That's right. Yeah, I let myself get hit with all kinds of moves so I can test their power. Hey, Professor, you should train Sun. That come right out of the blue. What's up, pal? We just ran into those Team Skull thugs and it got pretty rough. I see. I wouldn't want you to be in any trouble if Let me try that again. I see. I wouldn't want you to be in any trouble if you got attacked again. You want to go through a trial to make yourself stronger? A trial? Trials are customs we have here on the lower region. Young boys and girls go through them to get stronger as trainers, to get closer to their Pokemon. Well, whenever you're ready, come out to where we hold the trial. 10 Carat Hill. Woo! Right. But go over there, we'll take you out to 10 Carrot Hill when you're ready. I know you and Greninja can do it, son. Good luck, son. I'll show you around some more when you're done. Right, so it looks like we're going to do a bit of one of those island trials. So let's get to it. Let's see how far Greninja goes. So our first stop is 10 Carrot Hill. I know you just got here, but do you want to go to 10 Carrot Hill? Let's go. Alright then, come on, I'll show you the way. Alright, let's do this. So we're at 10 Carrot Hill. Oh, look at that grass. It's so fluffy. It's so tall. Wild Pokemon will jump out of the tall grass at you. You're a Pokemon trainer, yes? So you can battle alongside your partner Greninja. On the other hand, if you don't want to run into any wild Pokemon, you should avoid walking through tall grass. Oh, what's the fun in that, though? Alright, then I'll be waiting for you inside 10 Carrot Hill. Alright, so we've got to get through a couple of patches of grass. We may get some trainer battles as well, that's what I'm assuming. Alright, here's our first Pokemon battle. What have we got? Oh my god, that transition! That looks better than what it did in the Treehouse demo. Alright, so we've got a Pick-a-Peck. Alright, so Pick-a-Peck, I'm pretty sure, is a normal flying type Pokemon. I don't think they show you straight off the bat, but I will go through. I'll just remind myself, like, another part of the interface was, if you've already versed that Pokemon, the next time you verse it, you'll be able to see what's super effective and not very effective against that particular Pokemon. So now that we've seen a Pick-a-Peck for the first time, and same with the Yongoose as well, next time we encounter them, we should be able to see what is super effective and not very effective against them. So hopefully we'll see another Pick-a-Peck so I can demonstrate that. But what else is around here, just out of curiosity? Oh, Rockruff, nice! I'm still tossing up what one I want out of Rockruff because both its evolutions, the midday and midnight form, look really cool. As I said, I'm not really sure who I want to go with. Alright, so this is a rock type Pokemon, so Water Shuriken is super effective. And that's Rockruff down. Alright, so at the same time I'm getting boosted experience here, so that... which is interesting, so it doesn't technically belong to Sun. It's been traded to him, so that's really interesting. Right, the next Pokemon is another Pick-a-Peck. Alright, let's have a look at the interface now, since we're seeing it for the second time. Alright, so, if we look up Pick-a-Peck, there we go, it now says normal flying type. So we know its type, and then we go into it, it'll go through and say that these moves are effective against him. It's just neutral effective, since it is a normal flying type. We don't have anything that is actually super effective against it. If it was fire flying, then water would be super effective against it. So I'm just going to run from that one. Same deal with the Rockruff as well. It'd say that Water Shuriken is super effective. Alright, he's not a trainer. There are Dragon-type Pokemon at the site of Pesach Kukui's trial. They're all hiding, though, so you'll have to look for them. Ooh, dragons, you say? Anything over here? Alright, what have we got this time? Alright, we got another Pick-a-Peck. Alright, we'll just run from this one. And then we'll just continue on. Now, this is probably a... Nope, I can't walk down there. Probably a trainer battle? Nope. Oh, she is? When the eyes of Pokemon trainers meet, it's time to battle. Oh, she's not the trainer, but he is. Nice. I was gonna say, it didn't seem like an easy trek without some type of Pokemon battles up against a trainer. So, as you can see here, we've now got a bit of a gradient coming down on top and bottom part of the screen, which means we have a Pokemon trainer battle coming up. So, in the case of a real game, if you're going through playing like a Nuzlocke or you had a Pokemon that was quite weak, once you saw them, you'd be like alerted that's a Pokemon trainer battle. Either you try and work around it, or you head back and heal your Pokemon, depending on like if you are doing a Nuzlocke and allowed to do that. In the case of this demo, we're all good to go, so we can just walk straight into the trainer's eyes. Hey, you got a Pokemon, so let's have a Pokemon battle! Right, let's do this. Second trainer battle for the demo. And this is up against... Ooh, gotta love that intro. Definitely adds a lot more life to the trainers too. We've got youngster Honus? Honus, alright. Alright, so he's got a Rockruff. So we've already seen a Rockruff in the wild. So it should come up saying that Water Shuriken is super effective against this thing. Alright, still only one Pokemon, so we can't show off the Battle Bonds just yet. And there we go. It now says super effective on Water Shuriken, since, as I said, we have already seen it. Whereas Aerial Ace would not be very effective, since flying against rock isn't very good at all. So there we go. That should be an Oko. There we go. That's Rockruff down. A little bit more experience there for the Greninja. So we get 354 experience there, slowly leveling up the Greninja. I lost, but it was fun. Wait, should I say it was fun? But I lost! 560 Poké-Dollars for winning that battle. Alright, so let's just ignore the grass. Trial site up ahead, and let's have a look at this trial. Alright, so we're inside a cave. We're in 10 Carat Hill. Professor Kukui is, of course, inside with a Pikachu. Little Scumshoe! Nice to meet you again. Hey there, son. I've been waiting for you. Let me explain the trial for you. There's 4 Pokemon on 10 Carat Hill. 2 are called Jangmo-O and 2 are called Hakamo-O. Your goal in my trial will be to photograph all of them. Yeah. Oh, I think that's like the Rotom Pokédex, or is that something else? Take this Poké Finder. You'll need to take the photos. Alright, so it's not from the Rotom Pokédex. It's actually from a... No, I could be right. That looks like a bit of the Rotom Pokédex. You got a Poké Finder. If you got a Poké Finder, you can take pictures in places where you think you'll find Pokemon. Oh my god, that Scumshoe dies. No! Pokemon Yellow flashbacks. Anyways, my Pikachu is really strong too. He's every bit as strong as your Greninja, so you can count on him to help you out with your trial. No, I don't want to take that with me. No. Oh no, I don't get a choice in the matter. Pikachu looks like it's gonna lend me a hand. It's Pokemon Yellow flashbacks all over again. Oh god. Go find a Jangmo first. They should be one hiding somewhere close by. Alright, we get Tears of Pokemon Snap feature. Awesome. Alright, trial start. Alright, so we use A here. So you sense a trace of a Pokemon. Do you want to fire up the Poké Finder? Yep. Oh! Zzz. You can move the camera all around by using the circle pad. It's always a good idea to try looking at the world from all kinds of different angles. When the time is ripe, you'll frame the perfect shot. Press R or the A button. Zzz. Each time you fire out the Poké Finder, you can take 6 pics before you run out of space. And what's this do? No idea. And you can just press bottom screen as well to do it. Jangmo was startled and attacked you. Ooh, I always wondered about that. If when you took a photo of a Pokemon, would it attack you? So here we go. We've got a wild Jangmo appeared. So this is Dragon Fighting type off the top of my head. And its evolution is also Dragon Fighting as well. It comes with bulletproof and soundproof. So we're not going to exactly have anything that is super effective against this thing. Probably the best bet here would go Night Slash. Let's see how much this does. So I did realise that might have been bad. Oh, it's neutral. Alright, so we've got a bit of experience for that. I just clicked. I'm like, oh, Dark's not very good against fighting though. That was interesting. Maybe it's just pure Dragon type. You successfully photographed one. Yeah. Sorry, there's one thing I forgot to mention. When you take a photo of a Jangmo, it'll get startled and attack you. What's more, there's Dragon type Pokemon, yeah, so you can be tough, scary opponents. You've got Greninja and my Pikachu with you, so you should be fine. Just 3 more until you complete the trial. Have fun out there taking photos. Speaking of that Scumshoe, let's see if we can move that to the front, because I'm pretty sure that came with like an item. Static. O-tier Kukui. It's got Thunderbolt, Slam, Growl, and Iron Tail. Maybe it didn't have an item? Maybe I just imagined. No, it didn't have an item at the moment. Maybe we'll get given an item. I just remember reading that we were given an item for it. Anyways, the trace of Jangmo is gone. So we now got to explore the rest of... Ooh. You sense a trace of a Pokemon. Maybe it's another Jangmo. Let's have a look. The safe trace... Alright, let's fire it up. What have we got this time? We got another Jangmo, so let's take a photo of it. It's gonna get startled and attack us. Alright, so second battle. while Jangmo appeared. Alright, out comes Greninja. And I'm just gonna double check. No, this one is just Dragon type, which is why Night Slash was neutral. Maybe its evolution is Dragon fighting. I'm jumping the gun a little bit. But anyways, we have Night Slash again because that did a lot of damage, plus stab. Alright, that's down. More experience for our Greninja. And 2 more photos to take. So I'm thinking, should I switch over to... No, I think I might stick with Greninja. It seems like there's still Pokemon you could take a photo of around here. Alright, so I can't take it from there. Just trying to think of effective strategy here because I'm pretty sure its evolution is Dragon Fighting, which means Aerial Ace will be neutral. Might be best to stick with that. Right. There's our third hole. That's a big hole. You sense a trace of a Pokemon. Right. Let's have a look. Fire up the Pokefinder. Let's take a snap. Who is it this? Woo! And he's moving pretty quick. Did I get it? I hope I got it. Hakamo was startled and attacked you. Alright, here we go. It's the first time seeing Hakamo. Alright, that looks pretty cool in game. Alright, so this is the evolution of Jangmo. So it's sitting at level 30, and as I said, it will be a Dragon Fighting type. So Aerial Ace should be neutral. Originally on the Giacomo, it's super effective, nice. And critical hit, even better. Sorry, it was Water Shuriken that was not very effective. I have the mind of a goldfish at the moment. So we photographed 3 Pokemon, we have 1 more left. Oh! Oh! Oh, that did not sound good. Right, so we're going to jump down here. And we're going to run over here because that sounded like that noise came from here. Oh, we're outside. Where are we? You sense a trace of a Pokemon. Do you want to fight the Pokemon Finder or Pokefinder? Alright, let's... Whoa. There it is. Snap. Imagine if the Pokemon did this in Pokemon Snap. Okay. That's not good. That's up and personal. Oh, that music! Totem! Holy moly! Its aura flared to life, its special defense rose! Oh, it's on! Oh, jeepers! Alright, so Dragon Fighting, its special defense is up by 1, so it's already got 1 on its stats, so we can just go for Aerial Ace. Luckily, we are hitting it for physical. Let's see how much this does. Oh, nice. That did 3/4 damage. It's got Automized, so it's going to raise its speed by +2, and it's going to make it lighter as well. It called its ally Pokemon. Alright, so what have we got? We got a Rockruff appeared. Alright, so that's good. We can Water Shuriken in that. I mean, heck, it could even quite tempting just to go straight for the... Oh, I like this too, because in double battles, I was actually wondering how that was going to work. So, when you're in a case of a double battle, or even a horde battle, I'm assuming horde battle is going to stick around in Pokemon Sun and Moon, when you click a move, it'll actually show you what that move is super effective or not effective to, or neutral to. So in this case, Aerial Ace is effective against Hakamo, but not effective against Rockruff since it is the Rock-type Pokemon. So I'm going to get rid of the Hakamo because that thing's scary. I still outspeed even with the +2 on the Hakamo. Not too sure if that's because it's got low speed, or if Greninja's just really vast, because +2, normally that would normally outspeed. But anyways, here comes Battle Bond. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that was pretty cool, I have to admit that. Alright, so we're level 37 as well after the 1,700 boost, I do believe. Alright, so here we get to go through, kind of similar to how we got. Same time, everything is color code, which is pretty cool. So everything doesn't like blend in, I guess. Kind of a small detail, but welcomed in my eyes. So big boost there in speed. Right, so the rock graph went for Otisluth, so it's going to identify my Greninja. Not really going to affect it because Otisluth works on Ghost-type Pokemon. Alright, let's have a look. Identified. So the Pokemon will be hit by certain moves that usually do not have any effect on it. The effect of the Pokemon's boosted evasions will be ignored when attacked. So that's what Identified does. Now, I didn't even know that was a thing. So that means if something like Otisluth or Miracle Eye or moves like that, I'm not too sure if it's going to work on like Poison or anything. You can actually click on that and find out what that does too. So that is really cool. I like that quite a bit actually. I actually wanted to have a look at Greninja's stats. Alright, so we've got his moves. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I thought it would have come up showing my stats with Ash Greninja, but I guess not. Alright, so let's go Water Shuriken and take out that Rock Ruff. And Water Shuriken also gets a boost as well in Battle Bonds, so this should be an Oko straight off the bat. Wow, that looked like it did a lot of damage. Oh, I love that little battle pose at the end, like, I won, I'm the best. Okay, that was, alright. I didn't have too much of an expectation for Ash Greninja, but it definitely surprised me. Ash Greninja, I give my thumbs up to. Alright, that's the trial done. I can't believe you beat the Totem Pokemon, son. You and that team are awesome, woo! It looks like you took pictures of all 4 Pokemon, including the Totem Pokemon. You cleared the trial, congrats son, I'll give you a Z-Ring as a present. Alright, we get to use the Z-Ring and we'll most likely get the Z-Crystal as well for the Pikachu. So you slip the Z-Ring onto your wrist, which means we get the trial and demo the Z-Crystals and Z-Moves. One more thing, take the Z-Crystal too. So which Z1 do we get? The Electrium Z, which is electric move. So if we use Thunderbolt on that Pikachu, we get to use the Z move for electric types. Once you got a Z Ring and Z Crystal, yeah, you can use really awesome Pokemon moves. Z moves. Sun? Oh, it was supposed to be Sun. Whoa, you got a Z Ring. I guess you cleared the trial, eh? Congratulations, I got a trial for you too. Look over there. It's Team Skull! Oh my god, the way they move, it's like kind of how Team Rocket moved in the Generations episode. I forgot I gave you my super potion, and I had to run away all the way out here. Big sis, there's that numbskull. Alright, we got ourselves the admin for Team Skull off the top of my head, or Team Skull's big sis, Plumera. I'm Plumera, the Team Skull admin. I gotta try to take a voice for her. So your son, huh? I guess you look like a trainer who can get things done. Is that it? Sis, you're not gonna get revenge on this numbskull for us? If you give up on us now, sis, you'll be adding insult to injury. Okay, that's a bit creepy. I got this. Selling the skull of a cute little henchman is part of my job. Don't sweat it, son. Pikachu can use Z-Power now, but you can only use it once in battle. Are you gonna face off against her with Greninja's Water Shuriken, or are you gonna go with Pikachu, which can use Z-Power? If you're gonna give him advice, you better tell him how to deal with defeat. That's kind of creepy. You really think you could take out my adorable Pokemon with your Z-Power? Very creepy. Alright, here we go. Team Skull. Big Sis Plumera, I'm assuming. Team Skull admin. I was correct the first time round. Alright, let's see what she's got. She's got a Golbat and the Ultra Ball, which is really cool. As I said in the podcast, first time a trainer has actually used a Pokemon outside of a Pokeball. So here comes the Pikachu. We should be already equipped with the Z Crystal. Yes, we are. which means we can go fight. We can then click on the Z power, which is the electric one, so we get Gigavolt Havoc, which is the electric Z move. So let's fire it off. So we get our little dancing here, kind of reminiscent of the Team Flare move, I kind of guess. Anyways, Pikachu surrounded itself with Z power. Pikachu unleashes its full Z move, or Z power, whatever it said. Gigavolt Havoc! And my mouse just hit the floor. That was awesome! Oh! I want to see more Z moves. Why are we only limited to one though? I guess I just have to hold that loss. That's a lot of money. Right, that was awesome. And that music. I just stopped. What do you say your name was? Son, you're quite the trainer. You won't get off so easy next time though. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. And just trots off. Yo, didn't you just get to lower? You better be thankful our sis took it easy on you. Yo, sis, wait up! My English is not on point today, far out. What a great match, son, woo! Pikachu, thanks for helping him out with that trial. Ugh. Pikachu went back to Professor Kukui. No, I want to use that Z move again! You're awesome, son. You drew out the power of the Pokemon and showed us the best move you could, yeah. Son, you're gonna be a wonderful Pokemon trainer. I want to be an awesome trainer too. Well, the two of you should both train up during your island challenge. Hey son, now that you're finished with the trial, I'll show you the way to the Malacerta's shop. Great idea, yeah. As a welcome gift will be my treat. Woohoo! Let's bring son's mum too! Alright, I'm about to eat every Malasella in the shop. What's Malasada? That sounds really cool. The game has been saved. Whoa! That render! So it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a demo scene here, kind of looking back on the trailers, I guess. Whoa, that looked cool! What was that? Okay, that looked really cool. But is that it for the trailer? Is that it? No, is that really it? Is that the whole trailer? Is that the whole demo? That was really short. I feel ripped off. Aura's demo felt a lot longer. Ah, is that... What a small taste. I want more. Well, looks like that's it. That was only about 30 minutes worth of gameplay. So what happens when we go back into the demo? Allow me to congratulate again on clearing the trials, son. Let me give you all the good stuff you need to ride Pokemon. Son got a ride pager. Here in a lower region, Pokemon will lend you their strength by letting you ride on their backs. Son, I think it's time for you to ride on a powerful Pokemon that can run across the land and smash right through rocks. Yes, there's more! Woo! Oh, I was gonna say, if that's it, then I'm really disappointed. But I think after we get through this, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, because otherwise it's gonna extend on for a fair amount of bit, actually. So, Taurus was registered in your rider page. Let me read you the manual. Press Y to turn on your ride page or hold B to dash. This is your riding wear. It's a special outfit you wear when riding Pokemon. Yeah! When you ride Taurus, your world gets a whole lot bigger. Maybe you can find something new if you head out to 10 Carat Hill. I'll be at the Pokemon Center, so if you need me, just stop by. Alright, so now saving. The game has been saved, and the Rotom Pokedex is all there now. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here for now, and I'll continue on with the Sun and Moon demo in the next part, because as I said, if I continue on, this is going to be a very long episode. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hopefully it's creating a bit more hype and giving us a bit more an idea of what Pokemon Sun and Moon is going to be like. So far, I'm really liking the demo. It's actually quite fun. And as I said, it's a really nice insight into what the final product is going to be. So without further ado, yeah, I'm completely muddled up. So anyways, until the next episode, this is Lady KrimZen saying, ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao.